first guest tonight is America's most beloved and talented actor.
Seth.
As well.
Seth.
Yeah.
Seth, just a heads up.
Yep.
The intro.
Yep.
I wrote some of it.
Okay. As well as my very best friend.
Hold
you
on.
know him.
Hold
what?
on. Hold on. Not yet. I just want to put my drink down.
You want to put your...
I feel like if I walked out with it, it would be in poor taste.
So you're going to just have it here, but you're going to walk back now?
Yeah, I don't want them to see it when I walk out. You know, I told them I wanted to be on the day drinking, and they said I could audition.
You know him from Justified, Deadwood, and Alien Earth, and then there's some drawings. Did you do these drawings, bud? Okay. But most importantly, you know him as Agent Geneva from the 2016 Oliver Stone film Snowden.
Do we have a clip?
We do have a clip. Let's take a look.
I'm up for promotion soon. I will not forget my friends.
Man, I still get chills every time.
Yeah.
Okay, get it together, Myers. You have a show to do. Please welcome Timothy the Golden Child Oliphant. You know what? One of the many unique things about you, Tim, is you're the only guest that when I hug them, you whisper, "You're welcome."
I don't feel like this is the first time, though, right? Had I done that before?
No, you haven't said it explicitly, but the vibe was. The vibe has always been, "You're doing us a favor."
Well, you know, this is just an honest moment. I saw you,
Yeah.
and I felt like you seemed in a good mood.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, me and the cue cards, I thought you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a fun bit.
And so I thought that was the appropriate thing to say.
It hasn't been that long since you've been here. You came for the premiere of this show that just wrapped
I
up.
thought it was a little quick to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did we reach out to you or did you just show up?
They said, would you like to go back on? I said, it felt a little quick. Why don't we do it in, like, don't I have something coming out, like, early next year? And they said, we're not sure he'll still be. They said, you should. They just said, we just feel better to.
Statistically, get it now. Get it now, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it.
Exactly.
It's a little bit like if your grandpa's like 99. We're like, should we visit him this year on his birthday?
Let's go this weekend.
I'd go this year. Let's go this weekend.
Let's go this weekend.
Let's go this
you
weekend.
You know what I mean?
Or tonight. Should we go late Thursday night?
Exactly.
Hey, I saw some photos of you. They're not here, but maybe you could draw one for
I could do some drawings.
Yeah. You were in Nantucket. What were you doing in Nantucket? Shooting a show?
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I was shooting a little thing there.
Yeah.
I was there with your buddy Jason.
Yep, his
Jason
beautiful
Clark,
wife, Darcy Carden.
Talented, beautiful Darcy
Yep.
Carden there. From my vantage point, stealing every scene she's in.
Gotcha. And you don't care for that?
Not the ones that I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely. We spent a little time with it. Have you been? You're a Martha's Vineyard guy.
I am, but I've spent some time in Nantucket. Do you
And?
like it? It's great.
I feels like it's more. I was like, I feel like you would love it. It's a lot of rich white guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, this feels like your kind of place.
Oh yeah. I blend right in.
You know,
yeah.
you would love it.
Yeah.
If you're looking like for like a roadside like little truck that serves like the best lobster roll for like $78.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are like single scoop, $12, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's nice, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
really
mean?
cool.
It's your kind of place.
If you like love lobster and hate your own money.
Exactly. That's
It's
exactly
a
right.
really good place to go.
By the way, and history.
Oh, really?
There's a little history
You
there.
enjoyed the history?
I did.
A lot of whaling history.
We went to the Whaling Museum.
Yep.
I don't think there's another museum there.
Yeah.
I think that's the.
I would say the history is like almost like 95% whale related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Do you really?
Well, I mean, I did. I don't enjoy it like, oh, I've enjoyed it for years.
Right.
I just enjoyed it while I
You
was
enjoyed the
there.
moment there, and
The
then
mo-
as soon as you walked out, you turned to whoever you're with and like, let's never speak of it again.
That's enough about whales.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I got my fill.
Exactly.
Are you somebody who
Okay.
does check out a museum? And I'm not judging because I feel like I'm not great at.
Felt like you are.
No, I'm just saying I want to own my piece of this, which is I don't feel like I go to enough of the museums when I'm in new, interesting places.
Oh, I'm a big museum fan.
Got it.
Like, well, I'm a big art museum fan.
Got it.
I'm not like the Whale Museum.
Yeah. You were like, do you have any drawings of whales?
Again, it feels like there's some judgment. I know you prefaced it. I know you prefaced it with there'd be no
Now
judgment.
I'm judging because you're like, I'm like an art museum guy.
Listen, and these people know this. I'm
Right.
nothing. I'm nothing if not a man of the people.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, and so like I go to the museums, but I prefer the ones that are like where there's no like you don't have to pay anything to go.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that.
A free museum. Okay, but I have a question. Well, I'm gonna.
Any of those art museums that are charging admission, it's up. Shouldn't be doing that.
But on the way
I
out.
feel like I want them right back.
Yeah, you want him back. On the way out, though, if you're
you-
if you're at one of these freebie museums and it walks out and it goes, you know, hey, leave a donation. Where does Timmy land there?
I don't know if you've earned that, by the way.
The Timmy?
I'm just saying.
Oh, let me tell you. Once I saw that you did those child's drawings on the cue cards, I'm like, he's Timmy now.
All right.
It's so
Okay.
funny, by the way, that you're like Mr. Art Museum, and we just saw how good an artist you are.
Art major.
Art major.
Art major.
Oh my God! And they.
You think we know each other? What have we been talking about? We've had multiple dinners.
I know we have had multiple. You've
It never
done.
came up?
No, it came up.
That's. How was that funny? That thing, no.
But so art major, but like to like study it or actually be one. I know you. Well, you had. I'm just him. Look, Wally, do you still have the card? Bring it over
Wait a
here.
minute.
I'm just saying, like, I mean,
Well-
whatever I knew.
Come here.
I mean, this is talk us through that.
Okay.
By the way, this I just want to point out. I would have no idea what this is, save for the fact that you wrote moo.
By the way, and this isn't right for me to do because I don't want to make fun of anybody. But who did draw those? Is that you? What do you got?
Oh, you didn't do it.
no, no.
You really didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh my God.
No. You thought I did it?
I really did think you did it. Did you ask for it to be done?
Seth, I've got a life. You think I came here and did drawings on the cards?
I mean, I didn't think this would take you your whole life. I thought you could have dashed this off. All right,
Let me tell you something. Here's the deal.
Yep.
We're gonna make a deal right now.
deal right
you guys
now.
are here. If you can stay on the air
Okay.
until the next thing I got that
Yep.
comes out, I'm gonna draw something on one of these cards.
We're gonna send you home with one.
We're gonna show up. There's gonna be a drawing, okay?
real ass
and then
card?
we can do a critique.
Oh, we'll critique
We
it.
can do a
This is very
critique.
exciting. All right, we have to.
Have you ever?
What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. I was gonna go down the memory lane. If you haven't been in a critique. When you're an art major, you get critiqued.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't ever been in a
No,
critique.
it's tough.
I would imagine.
It's tough.
Should we?
They
Should
don't
we get?
just give those degrees away. You know what I mean? You got to go and you got to do the work, and then you get the critique.
And then you get the degree.
Sometimes they hurt, and then you get the degree.
Well,
which
do you
took me
have-
like 37 years.
Hey, we're gonna go to commercial.
Yeah, all right. Don't give me the hand.
I'm just like. It's
don't
just,
give me the hand. You know what?
It's just like.
You know what?
Yeah.
We should go to a commercial. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
More with Tim after this.
Yeah. What are you doing? Well?
The man from the ship. He's been talking to me in my head. He asked me to bring Arthur to the beach.
I know that. I mean, what are you doing going that way? The quickest way to the beach is to take the secure elevator. You're gonna be late.
We're back with Timothy Olyphant. That was a clip from Alien Earth. Certifiable hit. Runaway hit. Noah Hawley.
Yep.
Really talented guy, and I enjoyed this show a great deal. I'm not alone. And again, this is, you know, a beloved IP, as they're calling it today. It's a little risky when you take on something in
International property?
Yeah, intellectual property.
Intellectual? It's not international?
It's not international, no. You've taken it and made it international with this great work. Did you, but it's
a little condescending. And look, I'm not proud of the fact that I did say international and I meant it sincerely. Okay, that was my first instinct. I was like, what is IP?
Yeah.
International property?
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way,
Wrong.
I didn't hear that you said it wrong. I actually, because you're already slurring a little. So when I said intellectual, I was not trying to put you in your place. Well, I said, so again, there's you know, we don't know officially if this show is.
You know what, Seth? Mm-hmm. You got the rest of it.
Timothy, don't be like this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I texted you how excited I was at the chance there was going to be a second season of the show.
You did.
I did, because I was very, I really enjoyed the
And
finale.
by the way, as soon as I got that text, I want you to know, my very first reaction was, how did Seth get my number? And then I remembered that I gave it to you. And then I thought, oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
You know what you said.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
But then you wrote back, you know, because I said I'm really excited, and you said, well, you're not the one who has to bleach your eyebrows.
Oh, that's right. I did say
Because
that.
this
Yeah.
is, we can see with the click, you got a real look.
That's true.
And this isn't like where you come in and they bleach your eyebrows every morning. This is a full, for the run of the show, you have bleached hair, bleached eyebrows.
At the risk of sounding like an actor,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's painful.
Yeah. To have bleached eyebrows? Or when they bleach them.
When they bleach them.
Yeah.
No one ever tells you when they bleach. Listen, showbiz.
Yeah.
No one said it would be easy.
Right.
Right? But sometimes it's even harder than you realize.
This is not a spoiler, because I have a lot of respect of not spoiling your work. But you were upside down a little bit in the finale, and you sort of had your alien gunk. Was this pleasant?
It's pretty cool. Feels like we've run into a theme.
Yeah.
Not pleasant.
Yeah.
Like really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you had to
Have
do
you
like.
talked about this? You know forgive me if I've told you this. You already know this. When you get a group of actors together, you know, like a murder of crows or
Yep.
like a flock of seagulls.
I do. Yes, of course.
Do you know what they call a group of actors?
No, I'm very excited.
A complaint of actors.
That's what a group of actors is. A complaint.
I didn't know that for years.
Yeah.
But apparently that's the deal. And now that you know that, this was awful. I didn't appreciate this at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good creative choice.
Yep.
I was like, oh, this is gonna play, you know,
Right.
the white stuff. And then you're like, it's in my eyes, it's in my eyes. And I was like, stay in character.
Right, because that is not, for anybody who hasn't watched it, your character is very much not a, it's in my eyes guy.
No, and you know me, I don't break character.
No, you never.
I'm one of those guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, actually.
What you break
There's-
is trains of thought.
You know what? Okay, you especially. That's annoying. Okay.
You've been here long enough that the crew has turned against you. They're literally like, yeah, get him.
You know what? You got this. Go ahead. I'm bowing out.
No, you were making one of your many salient points.
You don't know this about me.
Okay.
There are certain actors that they go deep, method, and they never break character.
Right.
And the problem with that is it's not fun hanging out with the cast and crew on the set.
Yep.
So, but at the same time, I take the work very seriously. I have come to a place in my technique where I invent a character who is an actor playing the role. And I never break.
So you stay in character, but your character is fun for other people to hang out with.
That's right.
Wow.
So I don't say like, oh, what would Kirsch be thinking when he's at craft service? I'm in playing the part of the actor playing Kirsch. And I never bust. And it's like deep, it's like
Wow.
another, do you see where I went there?
It's amazing. So while people are like, wow, Tim is so down to earth, the reality is you're out there.
Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis is at home right now
Yeah.
watching this. He's
100%.
Huge fan.
100%. Yeah.
And he's like,
to his credit, he's so in character, he doesn't watch on YouTube. He watches when it airs.
yes.
That's the key with Daniel Day. He's always like,
Exactly.
whenever, when I talk to him. But I don't want, it's privileged conversations. Anyway,
This was
keep
about
going.
me. This was about me a
Keep
second
going.
ago.
Sorry.
You turned it about him.
Well, you know, he's my second favorite actor. I don't know.
What did his cue cards say?
They were pretty.
Does he do his own drawings?
He does, yeah. But he's playing the part of someone who's a bad artist. All right, so keep going. You're deep in character.
I think
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think any of us remember where we were.
I think that whole thing's getting cut out.
No, it isn't.
Oh, you think it's money?
We leave everything.
That was money.
Oh, everything you do is money.
That bit where I did the thing about playing an actor,
I thought it
playing
was
the
really
part.
good. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
good.
it's getting less good the more you explain it, but
I thought I dropped it and you brought it back up.
yeah, because but like, let me be the last word. Do you
It's
feel
not
like
enough that it's your show.
Yeah.
You literally did a bit the other minute ago, before I came out, where you hold up your mug, and all I can see is that you've got a mug with your own name on it.
Do you want us to make you a mug with your name on it next time?
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
All right, so here's the thing. Next time, you're gonna do a painting on a cue card, and we're gonna make you your own mug with your own name on it, and you'll be the first guest we ever do that for. Although we should do it if it's a hit, we'll do it with everybody. But we're gonna try it out with you.
Okay, well I'll take
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then would it be too much if they thank me for it when each guest comes on?
Yeah, I mean that might get cut out, but I think we'll ask them.
Would you like to thank?
Would you
just
like-
give them an opportunity and pick a camera? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like directly.
Hey, Jessica Chastain, before you go, would you like to thank Tim
Yeah.
for the mug with your name
Yeah,
on it?
and then just point to
Yeah, whichever camera.
not
that one.
Not that one.
Well, not a
one.
fan over there. Not a fan.
No.
Yeah,
Not
if
that.
somebody tries to thank you into that camera, it's
That's
going to go
what
to
they
black.
call an over. That was over laughing. That was an over laugh.
It's really, I'm not going to lie, this is my favorite when you're here, and I hope it's another 2 months and you're back.
I'm not gonna lie either. It is a true pleasure to be here.
Timothy Olyphant, everybody, all the animals, the Alien Earth are available on Hulu. Stick around, we'll be right back. Retiring Wizard.